It's time for part 3 of Cow Soup. This is the last part of this story, which is probably canonical. Probably. Next week, we'll have some music that I produced for the House of Bob's House on Carrion Hill series. And then after that, we have another one-shot for you. We've needed to stall for time because we had a long hiatus in our recording schedule, and we need some time to get some more of the main campaign game sessions recorded. Our cast for this final Cow Soup episode is, once again, Ben Carter as Chout the Cow Fighter, Brandon Weigel as Beef the Cow Barbarian, the Pink Pastor as Davin Darkblade the Cow Rogue, Sarah Ellis Fox from the Adventure.exe podcast as Margarine the Cow Attack Caster, and Pavel Lishan as the DM. We last left the superpowered cows in the middle of a fight with Lorne the Hobgoblin, who is the mastermind behind the entire Cow Soup scheme. He apparently planned the whole thing as a way to deprive other humanoid species of their cows, and to make some of the cows into allies. Unfortunately for Lorne, the cows attacked him. Unfortunately for the cows, Lorne is not alone. He had some goblin minions on his side, and as a wild card, there is a grumpy goat running around, and there's even a sleepy sheep that has already caused Beef to fall asleep. Let's rejoin the combat now.
You know, the goat is going to take an attack of opportunity, though. It is going to try
The one I just released?
The goat?
The one you just released.
Oh,
Grateful
man.
beast.
It is not as smart as y'all, and it is not happy about anything. This is not a kind animal.
GPK.
It's gonna try to line itself up so it can hit you. I'm trying to think who else is gonna be like in line with it. It's gonna try to hit you because let's see, that's the back corner of the barn.
I'm right now. I think I'm really close, right?
Yeah, because you wanted to save him. It's gonna try to line it up so it can hit you two and then also the sheeple. It's gonna be a 16 to hit. I think it hits both of you.
Yep.
Oh my god, yeah. Please don't be more than 4 damage.
All right, let's see what it can do. It is gonna take. Let's see. So it hits both of you. Oh, did it actually hit the damn sheep? What is
it doing? With its mouth or his hooves?
Or horns.
Actually, no, you're right. Can't use like its fancy ram attack. Yeah, never mind. You can try to kick y'all. It does 2 damage.
Remember, we still have the fireball. Oh, 2 damage. Okay, thank God.
Yeah.
Remember, we still have the fireball scrolls.
Mm-hmm.
It has a mechanic where it can try to attack a bunch of enemies in line, but that doesn't seem like it would be fair to have that be a reaction. It doesn't seem like it would be fair to have it be an attack of opportunity. So yeah, it kicks you for 2.
So who is it kick? Is it kicking me?
So,
or
it's kicking Beef because I'm sorry, not Beef, Davin, because you were trying to move away from it.
So I don't think you take any damage, Margarine.
Oh,
Yeah, Margarine's
thank
fine.
God. Yay. So she's not fine, but...
So Beef.
So Beef is asleep.
Oh, hey, look, conveniently, it's the goat's turn next.
Oh, gosh.
Oh.
You need to get up to speed a little bit. Right now, Margarine's next to it, Sheeple's in the corner. Is anyone in line? Okay, yeah. Okay, so he's going to try to attack Gavin and he's going to try to attack Lorne because y'all are close enough together. He's going to try to whack... Oh, God, nope. It misses.
Yes.
It charges up to ram, but its chain gets tangled up on its feet and it just kind of charges forward, but kind of like stumbles and is now... it's going to be in the middle of the barn, just confused as to what's going on. Chout, it is now your turn.
Cool. Okay, so Chow feels like the only person that's outside the barn watching the barn burn down. And then suddenly he's kind of flicking his head around and he kind of says, What am I supposed to do with these things on my horns? How do I get them off? And I was thinking about taking a whole action trying to take the things off my horns with my hooves, but decided not to do that. And I will just do the only thing that I can do, which is charge straight at the tall farmer who I believe is kind of still in the doorway. Is that true?
Yep.
Is that where he is?
Yep, he's in the doorway.
All right, let's do it. And that's a crit fail.
Oof. Yeah.
Oh, Lordy.
Can I use my inspiration to have him reroll?
Yeah, you can give your inspiration to other players. Sure.
All right, so yeah, I'll give you my inspiration.
Aw.
Thank you. I don't know.
Teamwork.
I'm going to change dice. How about that? That is... Yes. Here we go. So I guess I'm not charging this time, am I? Is this like a second attack, or is this re-rolling the same attack?
This will count as advantage. This will be re-rolling the same
Okay.
attack.
So I was going to use my horns, so that is a 21 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
Nice.
And that means I get 1d6 plus 3, but also I get an extra 2d6 piercing because I'm charging. So I'm going to roll those. And that is 8 damage.
8 damage, yeah. Okay, so with 8 damage, you knock him completely off his feet. He goes flying forward. His body floppily flies through the air and lands in the middle of the barn, and he skids to a halt, and he does not move.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
We took him down.
Yeah, so, yeah, good job.
Chout says, "You should have watched out."
Okay,
Catchphrase.
Brandon has a question about the sleep mechanic, and I believe the way I wrote it down is you wake up if you take damage, or if another creature takes action to wake you up, or if you succeed on a DC 12 perception check at the start of your turn if you're in a noisy area.
Oh,
Which, you're in the middle of combat, it's a noisy
Oh,
area.
it's noisy.
all right. So I should have rolled that, and I'm gonna use my inspiration, and I got 14.
Okay, so you actually, you actually wake up. I'm gonna say we already moved past this, so you're awake now. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, it is Lorne's turn, but Lorne is basically dying in the middle of a barn, so he is not gonna do anything. Not much you can do. This guy's unhappy. He is badly burned. He is going to, you see one of the short green farmers run out from behind the burning table, try and pat himself and put himself out, and he just dashes towards the back of the barn. And that is his turn. That's all he's going to do.
Oh, is he spreading the fire as he runs? He's like, this fire's
yes.
just coming off of him.
Yes, absolutely.
God.
Yeah. In fact, he's wearing this little coat that's on fire. He takes it off. He throws it up against the wall, and more of the barn catches fire. Next is the sheeple's turn. The sheeple is still in the corner. There's no one really close to it. Things are on fire. It's probably not happy about that. Let's see if it's gonna run. Yeah, it's smart enough to realize that things are going badly. And one second, I have to check one more thing. Yeah, the sheeple is gonna also run towards the back of the barn and not do much else. Let's see. No one else is at the back of the barn except for Beef, who just woke up over by where the goat used to be.
Is the one goblin, is he still up there up top in the back of the barn?
As far as you know, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, his ear is still poking up from behind the hay bale.
Gotcha.
Is there another exit to the barn?
Give me a perception check, actually.
I guess I'm just wondering why they're running to the back of the barn into a burning barn if there's no other exit.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That is 13.
13. Yeah, you see one of those moving wall things that people sometimes walk through. So it looks like maybe they can walk through that, through that door.
Moving wall things.
Yeah, you're cows. A lot of this stuff looks weird to you. You don't really know how most of the stuff works. We're back at the top of the initiative. The fire spreads throughout the barn. More of it catches fire. Some of the roof catches fire. It's slowly spreading through the floor. The goblin on top, he's going to poke his head up. He's going to survey the scene. Who does he see? Who's by the front door now? It's Chout and...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in a little bit. Now, remember, the smoke rises to the top.
Oh yeah,
so he's
you got to
gonna
roll for smoke inhalation.
Yeah.
Smoke inhalation, tetanus. This is like an ocean nightmare in here.
Disadvantage on the shot, at least, for difficult sight.
I mean, the barn's not completely ablaze yet. So what he's going to do is he's going to take stock of the situation. He's going to fire off an arrow at Chout because he's a big target and he's right there. And that's going to be a 19 to hit.
And that hits.
And that's going to be 6 damage.
Oh, jeez.
Moo.
And then this guy is going to duck back down and he tries to be stealthy about it, but you can clearly see he's like working his way towards the rear stairs or towards the rear ladder, and he's like trying to climb back down it while trying to be sneaky. All right, Margarine, it is your turn again.
Who do I see with my cow eyes? Bad guy wise.
Bad guy wise.
What do your cow eyes see?
You see the goblin in the hayloft starting to climb down the steps.
Okay.
You see Lorne splayed out in the middle of the barn, visibly dead.
Okay.
You see two goblins trying to make. They're in the back of the barn, kind of looking to flee. The goat is confused and wrapped in its own chain in the middle of the barn, and the sheep is also kind of trotting towards the back.
Okay, so I'm going to try to hit the goblin that's climbing down the ladder with the cantrip firebolt. So I'm going to make a ranged spell attack. More fire.
Do you still
might
have
as
your
well.
scroll? I don't think any of us have eaten the scrolls yet.
I think they're both on Chout's horns.
Oh,
Yes.
gotcha.
Yeah, they're both
They are,
stuck on his horns. I mean, is Chout close to me?
I think, Chout, remind me if that's true or not. I think you're right in the doorway to the barn, right? In the big entrance.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay, so, I'm going to go and eat a scroll off your horn. How about that?
Sounds good to me.
Okay, so I walk over, I kind of position myself, go, and I eat a scroll right off his horn, and I unleash the fury.
Yeah, you feel your stomach, you feel all the acid in all your stomachs bubbling, and you feel like something terrible is going to come out of you in one direction or another, and you just got to aim.
Okay, I'm going to aim at all the goblins. Wow. How many D6s is it?
Let's see. Spells, fireball. I think it's 8d6.
The official fireball is 8.
Yeah, 8d6. Within a 20-foot
Ooh, lordy.
radius sphere.
Wait, do I need to do a spell attack? Or do they do
No,
dex
they
saves?
just do dex saves.
13 is my spell save DC.
Are we doing the official fireball spell? Because the squirrels was like 1d10 or something.
Yes, the
wasn't it?
scrolls is 1d10 because
There's
there
a
was a
little
tiny
tiny
squirrel.
nibble.
Yeah, y'all get
Oh,
the
I
full part of the
see.
fireball.
Yeah, they were just nibbling at the corner.
Oh, I understand. Okay, nice.
They were just getting bits of the spell.
Imagine if Beef was doing this.
13.
Okay, I'm trying to think of who you're going to be able to get in
I'll
this.
prioritize the two guys because they're together, right?
Yeah, there's two of them going to the barn. I'm going to say with a 20-foot sphere, you're going to be able to get all three goblins in the back and probably the sheeple as well. Oh my
no.
god.
Nice.
Okay, 3 goblins and sheeple. Oh man. Okay, so 2 of the goblins pass, 1 fails, and the sheeple passes.
So is that half damage for the
Yeah.
ones who fail?
Yeah.
And that's 8 D6s?
Oh my god, yeah. This is a terrible idea on my part. Yep, 86.
I'ma kill 'em
I
all.
committed to it.
What's
Well, I
that?
just love that every time Pavel,
7,
me, you, and Brandon are in a podcast
13,
together, that there are always fireballs just going all over the
18,
place.
Yeah, just
21.
horrible inferno.
Did you say 8 D6s?
I feel like I should crank that down to 4. You know what? I'm retconning it. Let's make it 46. Otherwise,
Look, I just did 5. I just rolled 5.
Okay, yeah.
The
I just rolled
scroll,
5.
Yeah, let's do 5d6. Otherwise,
So I got
Combat's way over.
26. I got
the
26.
scroll was partly eaten.
oh my god. Okay, yeah. I guess the squirrel ate part of it. That's true.
Wait. 6 times 5. I must not have gotten 26. I must have rolled 6. So let's just say even 20. Because my last one, I'll just minus my last one.
Okay. All right. Even 20 damage. Okay, so you hork up this fireball that goes flying towards the back of the barn. You're definitely gonna get one of the goblins just completely turns to ash. Just nothing left of him.
Yay.
The guy on the steps actually gets blown back up the steps, hits the roof, and falls back down, not moving, just a corpse on fire. One of the other treeing goblins is blown against the rear wall and lands back on his knees. He's still alive, but he's not doing well. And the sheep is most of its wool is completely burnt off. It looks like a freshly sheared sheep.
Oh, I hate that burnt wool smell.
Who else did you get? I think that's everyone who
Did I
was
get
in range.
Lorne? I know he's dead, but
He's in the middle of the barn. I think if you want to get the 2 goblins in the back primarily, I think that's not going to reach him.
Yeah.
It's also
that's okay.
yeah, it's also
He's
not
dead.
going to reach Beef, who is still in the back corner.
Cool. That was very effective.
That was incredibly effective.
We've got another fireball you can use on Lorne if you really want to cook him.
Yeah, I want to cook them to perfection.
You want him well
yeah,
done.
I want to go stab him to just avenge my parents one last time.
It's actually the surviving goblin's turn in the back. He's gonna get up off his knees. He's gonna pull something out of his pocket. It looks very much like the thing you found in the squirrel hole. It's gonna pop something off the top of it, and it's gonna chug it. So it's gonna do. Whoop. This is just me doing math that y'all don't know anything about. And this goblin runs towards the back of the barn, kicks open the door, and disappears around the corner. And that is its turn. No, it can't do that because it has lockjaw. It cannot do that.
Oh,
Never mind, Mike. Erase that previous part. It cannot
All right.
drink any potions.
So he has to take an action and take his pants off.
Yeah, he's going to elect to not. He is not going to butt chug a potion in the middle of a burning barn. Yeah, he cannot drink a potion because he can't open his mouth. So he's just going to run out the back of the barn. He's going to disappear around the door, and he vanishes from y'all's sight. And now it is Davin's turn.
Does he take any long-term damage from the tetanus, or is that just kind of a yearly thing? Like it'll take a couple.
I will let you roll a medicine check to find that out because you've watched enough infomercials during anime to hear about all kind of medication and horrible side effects.
Gotcha. So
Advertisements for healing potions.
oh, nice, man! My rolls have been on fire tonight. Let me see. You said medicine. So I have a 0 bonus, but I rolled a 17.
Nice. One sec. I'm gonna Google what the long-term effects of tetanus are. Mike, edit out me Googling long-term effects of tetanus toxoid.
At this point, the players took a little break from the game to research the effects of tetanus, and we have omitted that.
Breathing difficulty, possibly leading to death. 1 to 2 in 10 cases are fatal.
Oh.
In the old days, I'm sure it was 100% of the cases.
Yeah, wow.
These goblins don't have modern medicine.
That's true.
just healing potions that they can't drink.
He'll have just a much, shorter lifespan
Gotcha.
than a typical
We'll
goblin.
get him in the long term.
Yeah, although goblins do basically live around filth, he's probably got a pretty good immune system. If he survived this far in a rusty barn anyway. Yeah, so you know that if he does not get medical care, he's very likely to die very soon.
Good.
Yeah. So Davin Darkblade will whisper under his breath. He'll say, "That's for my parents, Thomas and Martha."
So what do you do besides analyzing this goblin's health?
Is Lauren? Is he dead?
As far as you can tell, he is motionless in the middle of the barn. He's not moving. He's not reacting.
Oh.
And on his last turn, he didn't do
Check
anything.
for a pulse.
Check for a pulse. My hooves, they're not great. So he will attempt to, I guess, leave the barn, but he's gonna run over Lauren on his way out. So-
Okay. Give me an attack roll without any bonuses.
Yeah. I guess I could do a kick to him.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, I'll kick him on my way out. Oh, it finally caught up to me.
Keep in mind, he is prone and unconscious. I'm pretty sure you get advantage on him.
Sweet. That is great.
Yeah. Or is it like an auto crit? Someone's laying straight on the ground?
If he's unconscious, it's an auto crit. We don't know if he's really unconscious or not.
He's pretending.
Yeah, in that case, it's an auto crit.
Oh, you said it is an auto crit?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought you said it's not a crit. I was like, oh, he is pretending. Okay.
Ooh, sneaky.
Gotcha. Okay, so it's a crit. So for a kick, I guess it would be 7. So is that double the D4?
Yeah, you roll your. Believe you roll your dice twice and add the modifier once.
All right, so roll 2d6. So that I got a 6 and a 2, so that's 8 plus 3, so 11 damage.
That's a good hit.
Okay. Yeah. You kick him right in the ribs, and he does not react at all. He just ragdolls. You almost flip him over, but he does not react visibly in any way.
Okay, and then
He's already dead.
his final words are vengeance. And then he'll make his way
Wait,
out of the.
Your final words? Are you about to kick it? You're
No,
like,
I meant more of my
I've done my
departing
task,
words,
now I'm
but
dead.
who knows? This barn's coming down. I don't know what's about to happen to Davin Darkblade.
Okay, and then you head out of the barn. Beef, it is your turn.
Hey, I get a turn. All right, so I think I'm the only cow left in the barn, right?
I believe
I'm in there
so.
I know you left because you had to go to Chout to take a scroll. So you're not in the
totally
barn.
right. Yeah,
so
you're right.
The only people in the barn left, I think, are me, some dead goblins, and a goat and a sheep, right?
Yep.
Or the sheep left?
That's right.
No, the goat and the sheep are still
Yeah.
here. All right. So I just get up. I've been asleep. I look around, see the barn is on fire.
What
Gotta
happened?
get out of here.
I forgot
look
you've been
around.
asleep the whole time.
Yes. So I look like toward the entrance. There's fire blocking me. I look around. There's fire blocking me. So you said this barn is very dilapidated and like a light breeze would knock it over, right?
That's definitely what it looks like, yeah.
So, and it's on fire.
And on fire.
I'm going to make my own exit by charging through a load-bearing pillar or beam or whatever. I'm trying to exit, but I'm also trying to knock the barn down.
Okay, are you going to try and knock through one of the walls that has all the rusty stuff on it, or the back wall
God,
that might be a
no.
little bit more on fire than the rest?
I'm trying to break through a wall that will not kill me by running into
Yeah,
it.
wouldn't feel like that, Pavel.
I mean-
Just run right into
But
Your options are you can either charge out. There's 3 walls that are really walls right now. 2 of them have rusty stuff on them, and 1 wall is completely on fire due to the fireball. So if you want to try and do it, you gotta pick like which you think is going to be less dangerous.
yeah. So I was really going for like a corner kind of thing because it would be supporting the barn, right?
Okay.
So the idea is to break through and knock it over. Or break through and cause it to fall.
Okay.
Yeah.
How much HP would the wall have?
Not much. Not now.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
Not much after fire and low maintenance, poor maintenance.
Okay, go ahead and
Yeah.
roll me. Roll me an attack. I guess like a horn attack.
Ooh.
It would be more than 20 feet, right? So you get the piercing damage bonus.
Yes,
You're
I
kinda doing like
do.
one of those?
So I'm going to charge at the wall. I rolled an 18 plus whatever. Is that 4
Yep.
for the horns? 18 plus 4, 22.
Yep, that'll
Oh, yeah.
that'll definitely hit the wall. Roll your damage.
All right. Let's see. I got a 15 damage.
Nice. Okay, so you definitely.
Oh wait, it's 15, 17 damage. Sorry, I missed a plus 2 there.
Okay, with 17, you definitely break through the wall. You do take some damage yourself on the way out because it is a barn wall and it is on fire. You're actually gonna take 4 fire damage on the way out.
Nice.
Everything's so on fire that it scalds you as you break through.
I can take
It's worth it.
Let's see the barn. Oh, I forgot to do that. The barn is now in even worse shape. You can hear it creaking and leaning. It's not doing well.
All right.
But it does not collapse.
After I've broken through that wall, I'm gonna run over toward my friends, panting, partly on fire.
Yeah, you're a little singed. There's little flames on you. You're running towards the front of the barn. Okay. It is now the goat's turn. So there's none of you are left in the barn anymore. Are any of you standing in the doorway of the barn?
I believe I am. I think that's where I'm sitting with
Oh, because
good old friend.
you're right next to Chout,
With
right?
Chow. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. The goat is going to try and ram both of you.
Rude.
Yeah, I'm starting to regret releasing this goat.
Yeah, that was not a good move. The goat is not your friend.
Can I appeal to him like his humanity as like a reaction?
No, because he's not human.
I say, neither am I. I'm a cow, for God's sake.
We're both evil herbivores.
Not as a reaction, but I will try. I will let you try to talk to it on your turn as like a free action.
Okay.
So it's gonna go. What's its ram attack? I'm assuming 16 hits both of you.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Remember, I only have 4 hit points. Don't forget.
Oh, that's not
I'm
great.
about to die.
Oh yeah.
I'm only on 3.
Okay. Wait. Do you all have 5? Do you all have 4 and 3 hit points apiece?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Y'all are both. Y'all are both down then. You don't even roll to save because it did 5 damage on its way out. Davin, you don't happen to be
Wait,
in line with them.
5 damage each?
5 damage each.
I see.
Yeah. So you're both down.
I'm down.
Actually, go ahead and roll a either acrobatics or athletics saving throw before you go down.
Okay. I choose acrobatics. Ooh, I got 12.
Yeah, I choose athletics, and I got a 5.
Okay. So, Margarine, you said you were in the doorway, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you are not only down, I mean, you're down, you're knocked prone, but Chout, you're actually knocked back 10 feet out of the doorway.
Wow.
So you're actually knocked clear of the barn.
Is the whole barn going to fall on me?
And
And then you're like, look for the body, but there's no body. And you're like, what? What happened?
She ate
My
herself.
dream.
Jinx. Okay, so that's the angry goat out of the barn and happy to be causing a ruckus.
Question.
Yes.
This.
Is Chout still unconscious?
So I think I am, but
Yeah.
I was just looking at the special abilities, and there's one called Immovable Object.
Mhm.
So it says, as a reaction to grapple, shove, and any other effects that would physically move you, I can simply lie down, instantly going
I
prone.
think you want to be moved.
Yes.
But I guess my question is, does that negate the damage? Would that stop me from being damaged, or would I still get damaged from that?
You would still get damaged. This is just to negate any ability, anyone moving you around the battlefield.
Movement. Okay.
Yeah, you get pushed in a pit.
Then I will keep standing and go flying back, and then lie down in a heap.
Yep. And now that you're in a heap, it is your turn. So roll a death save.
Ooh.
What do you add to death saves again? Just nothing?
Yeah, I think it's nothing.
Yeah.
That's a 19.
Nice.
Ooh.
All right. Oh man, if it had been a 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could have just been up and at him.
Then you get to click the little heart thing on your sheet.
I did. I clicked
Yes.
it, and there was a check next to it.
Oh,
It
that's
was really
cool.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can thank Mike for that. He figured out how to do that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Okay. There is now a sheep in the back of a burning barn. It's just gonna go out the. It's gonna go out the open back door. Well, actually, no. It's gonna go out through the hole that got knocked in the back. So it's not gonna bother with the rest of y'all. It doesn't care anymore. It is now the top of the initiative again, and Margarine, it's your turn. Roll a death save.
Oh, death saving throw. Come on, Snake Eyes. Okay, just a natural 20.
Nice. All right.
Nice.
No way.
Yeah.
Am I up? Am I awake? Or is that just kind of
I
two?
think that counts as 2, as I recall. Is that right?
No, I think you with
I
the
don't know if you were.
no, a
you're-
nat 20
yeah.
is you come back
It brings
with 1
you
health.
back to 1 HP.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you're straight.
Perfect.
Ooh, that's a good time to roll my first natural 20.
Yeah, a 1. If you roll a 1, it's two fails, but a 20 you come back automatically with 1 health.
Nice.
Yeah, so triumphant music swells, and Margarine takes one step, gets up, one step, pulls herself up, and she goes, "Ah!" She screams like a human.
Nice. You are up now with that death save.
Do you still get a turn or not?
I don't think so.
I
Is
don't
that
think so.
Death save your turn.
I think I spent my whole turn just getting up.
Let's see. Whenever you start a turn with 0, blah blah blah. Unlike other blah blah blah. Roll blah. If you blah. When you get 20, you regain 1 hit point. It doesn't say you can't take another action.
Yeah. I guess
I don't
is
think
it
you
at,
do.
Okay.
Yeah. Is it at the end of your turn or the start of your turn is really the question.
Oh, yeah,
Whenever you
that's a good point.
start your turn with 0 points, you make a special saving throw. So I think by the rules, I think you do get an action. As far as I'm reading it
Thank
here.
you.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna go maybe close to where Chout is and stand over him.
Okay.
You're not going to eat me, are you?
Take a little nibble.
Depends on how many death saving throws you fail.
Now,
Okay, so the barn is very much on fire now. There's just smoke billowing everywhere. We're gonna try this. You see a figure moving inside the barn. You definitely see something happening in there. You
my God.
can't tell what it is, but there's definitely something in there, and that's gonna be okay. Yep.
All right, so destroying the barn wasn't useless.
Yeah. Okay. Now it is Davin's turn.
All right, I unfortunately have used all my special abilities, so I cannot heal you, Chout. But I first want to point out that that arrow that hit him earlier, it gave him all these kind of like cool scars and stuff now. But he also he's got a piece of it going through his ear, and it kind of works for him. But he's
Just the arrowhead
the arrowhead
sticking in.
right through his brain.
Yeah, it looks like one of those old hats with the arrow going out both sides. But no, so he's gonna. I was thinking if he would bravely try to drag Chout out of the fire, but I think this.
Chout's outside.
Oh,
You got knocked back 10 feet.
oh, nice.
Yeah, he's not in the barn.
Okay. All right. In this case, I think Davin Darkblade is finally ready to head home to his real parents. So I think he's gonna skedaddle on home.
Okay. Beef, what do you want to do?
Well,
Oh, by the way-
there's still an
Hey, I'm sorry. I just realized. Before skedaddle, do keep in mind that there's still an angry goat outside the barn.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Can he try and sneak past the goat?
Absolutely. Give me
Yeah.
a stealth check.
Yeah, I thought leaving was just in character for him.
Just skulks away without saying goodbye to anyone.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Let's see.
It's almost nightfall.
Oh,
I said
nice.
I'd be back by then.
Man. All right. I rolled a 19. Man, I wish I had these rolls all the time. Let's see. So it's a 19 plus 3, so a 22.
You slink away into the surrounding woods, and no one knows you.
That's right. Gone without a trace.
All right, Beef, it is your turn.
All right, I need a good roll. I'm going to. I had to go around the barn, so I got a fair bit of distance between me and this goat and my pals. So it means I have at least 20 feet. So I'm going to charge that goat, and oh yes! So it's going to be a horn attack. 18 plus 4 is 22.
Oh, that hits.
And I'm going to use that unstoppable force ability to knock it back into the burning barn.
Nice.
Does it hit anything and then everything becomes like it falls down on top of it?
That's
Let's see.
up to the DM.
Let's see if it even survives.
So I got my 3d6s. So that's 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16 damage as I knock it into the
Ooh.
barn.
Ooh.
Powerful.
The goat. How far do you knock it back?
10 feet.
10 feet. Okay, that's it. It kind of vanishes into the smoke, and you can't really see what's happening to it.
Alright, I'm gonna trot over to Chout and just give him a lick. And then I'm just gonna think to myself, wow, we do taste pretty good. And that lick gives 1d6 hit points back to Chout.
Oh, nice. You saved
Awesome.
it.
Thank you.
That's 5 hit points to you,
Ooh.
Chout.
Oh, good job. Do we still see the shape in the barn? Did it kind of, is it still possibly in there?
I'm hoping it collapses before we do.
You saw a shadowy shape in the barn. You could not really tell what it was, and now there's also a weird goat shadow in there. It's very hard to tell what's happening.
Yeah, I don't trust a death like that. You don't see it on screen.
Speaking of the goat, surrounded by billowing smoke, the goat charges right back out of the barn, and it is unfortunately going to try to charge both Beef and Chout.
Oh man, I was hoping it would attack the shape in the barn.
Yeah.
It's too smoky in there, and is very upset that it got knocked back into a burning building. It's going to go for Beef and Chout. And I'm sorry if I'm picking on y'all, but
Fair enough.
Rude.
Beef and chow.
luckily though, it only got an 8. So y'all dodge nimbly this bleeding, smoky
Nice.
goat monster that's charging out of the barn. Shout! It is now your turn, and you are back up.
Yes. Okay. So Chow staggers to his feet, and then just says, "Just give me a second." And then you see this very peaceful look on his face as he very loudly passes wind and does second wind to gain 1d10.
Inspiration. That's very good.
Well, it was very bad, which makes it fantastic.
Excellent.
You're a dad, aren't you, Ben?
Absolutely. But that's only 2, which is a bit of a shame. But anyway, it was worth it for that joke. And then, so that was a bonus action. So the goat thing's right next to me, I assume?
Yep.
All right.
Actually, sorry, it's not going to be right next to you. It is going to be about 10 feet behind you because it uses all of its speed every turn. All of its movement.
Okay, then I'm going to trot off 10 feet away and then turn around and charge it for 20 feet so I can get my charge to use my horns. That is a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Ooh.
Okay, I am not very happy with this goat. So that is 9, 10, 13 damage.
Oh yeah, you get this goat.
job.
It goes flying
You get
down
his
the
goat.
road. Just going head over horns, just the complete flip, lands in the middle of the road and doesn't move anymore.
Oh my god.
Good.
Awesome. And I didn't even shout out, watch out.
Was that an intentional pun, Pavel?
No.
Head over horns.
You got his
Get his
goat.
Oh yeah, I didn't realize that. Do I get inspiration as a
Yeah,
DM?
you get an inspiration.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Nice. Okay, that's Chout's turn. Then we're gonna do what's happening in here. Nothing great. Oh, well, that's not good. I mean, it's fine for y'all. Bad for me.
Did your mysterious figure die?
Just got burnt to death.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say.
You get inspiration. You can reroll.
Yes. How's the barn doing?
Top of the initiative again. Funny you ask about the barn, because the barn at this point finishes burning and completely collapses. It just collapses on itself.
Yay, we did it.
Yeah. That's it. That's the end of the barn, and it's as far as you know, that's it. No one's left to fight. Actually, you know what? Give me a quick perception check. Give me a perception check with disadvantage though, because there is a big smoking barn.
Everyone use their inspiration on this one. Except for me, because I never got any.
Should I roll for this one, Pavel, if I've already ducked out?
Ooh. Mm-mm.
You've only had one round to leave.
You went
fair.
off into the woods, right?
Yeah, I was sneaking away.
Yeah, you're like 30 feet away.
You know what? Everyone roll with disadvantage. You're farther away. You have a better vantage point. You can roll regular perception.
Oh, okay. Then I'm actually.
Guess what I got?
I'm gonna use my inspiration then.
I got 17 with disadvantage.
17. Wow.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I rolled like a 19 and a 15.
Nice.
14 over here.
Yeah, 10 for me.
I got a 15.
Okay. With that, you know what? Let me make this a little contested. What was the highest one? 17?
Yes.
Okay. Margarine, you see something hobbling off into the woods behind the barn.
Can I charge it?
You would have to go around the barn. And I don't think the barn is longer than 30 feet.
Unless you use the racing cow trait.
I don't. I use bovine inspiration and I use the licking one. Alas.
Who knew that using all of our special abilities at the very beginning would come back to bite us?
Yeah.
What's the range of fireball?
Oh, like
120
120?
feet.
Oh, good
Yeah.
question.
120
I
feet.
think it's 120.
150.
150?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
They're within fireball range, whoever they are.
Whose turn is it? It's gonna burn the whole
Really yours.
forest.
It's yours right now.
Okay, I'm gonna eat the fireball scroll, the second one. And unleash heck.
Nice. Well done.
Okay.
Well done.
All right, roll 4d6.
4? Every time I roll, it's less and less.
Well, it was originally 86, and then I realized that was ridiculous. And then you rolled
15?
5, and then we agreed to do 4.
Dude, I just got 21. I did 4, 5, 6, something else.
Whoa.
21.
Nice. Blackjack.
That's the best.
21.
Nice.
Okay. You once again, you eat the scroll, you feel something bubble up inside you, and you hork up another fireball. It flies right over the flames of the barn, right through the smoke, and lands right in the middle of this figure and explodes into flames, setting some of the trees on fire, and the figure collapses and does not move.
Who was it? Was it Lauren?
You can't quite see from here. You can't see who it is yet. You'd have to go over and check.
I think I
Yeah,
might.
I think I know what happens next. I think we should probably show Margarine walking up to the body and then fade to black.
Fade to black. And then she looks at the camera and winks.
Do you actually go over and investigate the body?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, we have to see.
Yeah.
I worked up quite an appetite with that fight.
You walk up to this body and you actually don't recognize what this is. because this
Oh.
is definitely not Little Green Farmers. This is not the tall farmer with the mouth horns. This is a different critter altogether. It's about the same size as your regular people farmers, but its skin is weirdly gray.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I heard if you eat their brains, you access their memories. Never tried it myself, but this might be the time. So I'm gonna kind of like chow down.
All right, you munch on this weird gray humanoid's head. I guess give me an attack roll on its skull.
Okay, with pleasure.
Did Margarine escape from an institution? Is
darn.
that,
Much
is that
pleasure.
Yeah, a little bit. Oh darn it! Oh, I got 8.
Hey, no, you gnaw on its head for a while, but you can't
Just
can't
all
crack its
wet.
bones.
I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
I'm sad.
yeah, it's this weird gray humanoid thing.
Okay,
Can
I'll leave it.
Can I nudge through the rest of his clothes or something, see if there's anything
Give
else?
us a wallet. Any ID?
It's like,
Yeah.
got an
How much
ID
gold
right
does he
here.
have?
His Blockbuster card.
All of his clothes are burnt off. The only thing on his body is a bit of like the metal chunks of his armor and a sword and some arrowheads.
Well, we did our job here. That's all I've got to say.
We solved this cow soup problem, but that guy, he was a real jerk.
Yeah.
But I think he had a point about the humans.
That they're going to eat us?
Yeah, like he wanted to use us, but I think he was right about the humans using us and killing us. I mean, I think while his methods were bad, he might have had a point.
Yeah, he had a heart of gold.
Maybe we should take out the humans.
Oh. I was just thinking we should go out free on our own and wander the world, have
Yeah,
adventures.
But what about all of our other cow friends?
Mm.
We gotta help
I think
them.
you're right. Yeah, we do got to help them, don't we? Because we're heroes now. Yeah, and we're smart. He said we're smart.
That's right.
He said we're mutated or something. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. So,
What do you say? Let's go kill the humans that have us in those cages and take a little nibble of the brains.
I mean, brain stuff and cow ethnostate aside, we should definitely, our next mission is to kill all the humans.
I like that. Everybody put their hooves in. One cow. What do we say? One cow for all.
And all
Come on.
cows for one or whatever.
Yeah, that's right. Hup, hup. We'll do it.
As you put your hooves in to celebrate your victory and your future plans, you walk away from this burning pyre of goblin bodies and the doppelganger corpse in the woods.
Doppelganger?
Yeah, that was a weird, great thing.
Oh,
Yeah, as you step
Spoilers.
as you step over the dead goat in the middle of the road and head back to the farm to exact revenge and wreak havoc, all you hear is a bleeding, sheep's bleeding in the woods as you leave this place
Sheeps?
behind. Yeah, because sheep survived.
oh, because
Oh, the sheep
Yeah, they're
lived.
probably
Oh.
fine.
yeah, good for the sheep. You know what? Good for him or her. I'm proud of us. So we go back and we kind of like head off in the sunset, right?
Yep.
Yeah. With the visions
Blood
of
all over us.
human slaughter dancing in our heads.
Yep.
Yeah.
One of you is covered in ash and burn marks. One of you is covered in blood.
Mm-hmm. It's me.
One is chewing on regurgitated brains.
It's also me.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. Thank you all for playing.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks,
Yeah.
Pavel,
That was
for
really
setting
fun.
it all
Thank
up.
you so
That was
much.
Yeah.
Thanks, Pink.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thanks so much for writing that, Pavel. It's really
Yeah.
funny.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
say this
that
is
was awesome.
actually originally Brandon had the brilliant idea of making y'all cows.
Ah,
So
That's awesome.
kudos to you. Incredible idea.
So
that's so
cool.
clever.
Paid off so well.
Thank you. Thank you for doing it, though.
And that's it for part 3 of Cow Soup. We'd like to sincerely thank Pavel Lishan, Ben Carter, Sarah Ellis Fox, the Pink Pastor, and Brandon Weigel for helping us out. I hope we can get everyone back again in the future for more ridiculous game sessions. Thanks for listening. Remember that you can find us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Discord. Links to all these can be found on tftggw.com. We'll be back soon.
It was worth the negative inspiration to get the nat 20
Yeah, I
as well,
noticed that. I wasn't going to
with
say
the
anything about the
F-bomb in middle of
F-bomb
it.
for the D20.
I didn't say it. Did I?
Yes, you did.
No.
I didn't even notice.
No. I think it just sounded like it.
It did
Okay,
not
yeah.
just sound
It was-
like
it was
it.
probably-
It was a straight up
It was probably
F-bomb.
duck, yeah, or something, or
Oh my god, it's
Yeah.
like pathological. Oh, right. I'm so sorry. He should get negative inspiration because he said it after I said it. Teacher. Okay, I'm so sorry, guys. Are all sheep men?
You didn't ask the sheep's pronouns.
How does it work?
Oh, yeah.
It's like all sheep are girls, all goats are boys. Like all cats are girls and all dogs are boys.
Yeah.
Well, I think rams.
That's from what I
a ram
understand.
is a male sheep. I think.
A boy?
Yeah.
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 Because they have the horns.
And a female
Once again,
sheep is
I did
actually
no
called
research
a
on farms.
ewe.
Did anyone see its genitals?
Too furry.
Roll a retroactive perception check.
9.